everyone, and welcome back to Cardiac and another exciting edition of First Time Slasher, where I review a horror movie that I should have seen a long time ago. But here we are. Now, I want to give a little bit of a preface, or to give some context to this particular movie. I usually hear about a lot of horror movies, but I don't really see them, or I'll see them in passing, but I just never hear about them again. This particular movie happens to be the same thing, where I've heard about this movie, and there's not much I really know about, except until I watched it. So for this week's First Time Slasher, we're going to be talking about The Faculty. All that I knew about The Faculty was the fact that the faculty? So weird. It takes place in high school, and something doesn't seem right, specifically with the faculty of this high school. Literally, that's all I fucking knew about this movie. Basically, they took the Invasion of Body Snatchers and The Thing and shoved them into Ohio, because why the fuck not into a high school and have that be the setting for The Faculty. This movie is no stranger to the archetype characters in a typical horror movie. You have your heroes, there's about 6 of them. You have a new girl who came in from somewhere from the south. You have this pretty little young boy who can be easily seen as heavily, manipulated? You have the one girl that typically in other movies has played the lesbian character. And then you have Josh Hartnett, who literally just, I don't know what the fuck. Because some points he likes to sell drugs, another points he's really good at education. Pick one, stick to it.
I'm a contradiction.
Or maybe they're trying something a little different, who the fuck knows? And Jordana Brewster. That's about it, so I'm gonna leave it at that. So it does feature some other characters, including Jon Stewart, Bebe Neuwirth, and even Robert Patrick from the Terminator series. But it is discovered that some kind of alien life form has planted itself into Ohio, and it starts infecting the teachers, who then infect the students, and these 6 who haven't been infected have to figure out how to fucking get rid of it. And they figure it's some sort of drug that Josh Hartnett happens to sell. Why not? They discover that if you can eliminate the queen, you can eliminate the entire species. And in turn they do. With not knowing what was going to happen in the movie, I think for a first time screening it was really fun. I didn't know what to expect. It just put the typical high school teen movie and then added horror into it. So for that, it was kind of fun to watch like the tropes get flipped on their back end and just like kill it. And that was pretty fun. I liked that whole little storyline, if that makes sense. Now, my big question is, would I see this movie again? I think the only time I would watch this movie again, even though, again, glad I've seen it, glad it's in the roster and we're done, but if I had friends who had never seen it, who are horror movie buffs, I would totally screen this for them, going, let's watch. Especially because it's fun to watch early or like late 90s, early 2000s horror movies, especially with going through those kinds of tropes. It was kind of fun. But I did enjoy the movie. I think it was, again, a fun movie to watch and to look at and go, wow, this is what early 2000s horror movies were like. So that is going to wrap it up for The Faculty here on First Time Slasher. Question for you, have you seen The Faculty? What are some of your thoughts? Please leave those in the comments down below. And thank you so much for watching this week's episode of First Time Slasher here on Cardiac. If you liked the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe down below. If you have any other recommendations you would like to see here on this channel, including additional movies you think I haven't seen for First Time Slasher, leave those in the comments down below. And don't forget to follow all of my social media accounts, links that are in the description down below. If you like what we do here on the channel and would like to help support us, please feel free to visit the link to our Patreon account, where, depending on how much you donate, you might get some really awesome deals. And thank you so much for watching. My name is Forrest, and I'll see you in the shadows.